GE, as long as you're like Nifty, not a Pala Global Elite.
All right, thank you for that, Blair. We have one more demo to go over, I do believe.
Yeah, we do. This one, I think it's on Inferno. I think it's a kind of a basic thing we saw Tai Lu do. It was on Inferno where they went for an A fake. It was a very textbook approach, so to speak, the way they went about it. You can see over here, they went for the Molotov, they went for the smokes, and they tried to sell this really hard. They had two guys, one towards apartments, one towards quads, and you can see they're actually committing to this. They went for the fake jump sound as well, and the counter, that forced a rotation, and JKS, he played a little aggressively, but look at this, he was forced to fall back, and Tai Lu, they knew they had a few seconds to just make this happen, right? They didn't waste any time. They ran in. JKS had run out of utility. He had a smoke, but it was too late. They pushed him through. He lost the duel, but even if he had got a frag there, I think it would have been traded very quickly, and Tai Lu would have won the round. So it's a very textbook take there, but I kind of just wanted to point it out because apart from that, Tai Lu really didn't do much, and I think it came in very too late in that half. If they tried something a little bit more innovative, some fakes, some double, it's Inferno, right? It's one of the maps where you can go for so many multiple fakes, you can try wrapping around sites, and no, they really didn't go for it. They went for some basic map control. They tried to get some picks early on, but we saw the way Renegades were playing towards apartments, towards Banana, they were going for that aggressive map control and whatnot. And unfortunately, Tai Lu today, they just were not good enough. I'll just put it across that way. They weren't good enough in Inferno today.
Great demo analysis from both of you, and it was cool to have Nifty on the desk there to get his opinion on a play that him and one of his teammates made themselves. Now let's go head-to-head with Jacob and DD. We know JKS was the star for Renegades over the course of this minor. Let's not forget that Renegades had to battle out from a lower bracket position at one point. And so their journey here has been not like an easy and one that was without hardship, and so they've done very well to get into the position they are now. But it was Jacob in this final series that was the standout for Renegades, and up against DD, we can see that their stats...
Let's go. Fire in the hole. Deploying flashbang.
Hello.
Throwing flashbang.
Hello.
Flashbang.
Hello.
Deploying flashbang.
Hey.
Flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
On Twitch, follow me,
Throwing
subscribe
flashbang.
please.
Subscribe, please.
Deploying flashbang. Flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
What rank are you guys?
Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
Why? Why you flash? Why you flash, guys?
Throwing flashbang.
No.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
I bike it, I bike it. Just go. Oh. Okay then.
This is our day.
I long clear care. Care B.
Throwing flashbang. Bomb has been planted.
Hey, don't bullet, your bullet. Nice. Calm down, calm down.
One turn.
Car. Fuck. One car.
Two car.
Easy. Got this.
No bullets.
Okay, last bullet. Okay,
What?
right up. Nice. Well done.
I would like to scout.
Oh man, why you buy? Oh man, to buy. Okay,
That's okay, bro.
just play it. Ah, catwalk. Nice.
See?
Nice.
We have-
Hamid.
One Asian.
Hamid. Shot. Already in one.
Oh, lane rushing. 1 meter. One high mid. Asian.
Bomb has been planted.
Nice.
Peter. Method.
Go. Mid first. Oh,
One A long.
middle. Calm.
Terrorists win.
Okay. Safe. Just eco one round.
No.
Oh, he's late now.
Let's go.
Maybe they go A.
Grenade out.
A long.
One high mid.
4 A long. 4 A long.
Go shot, guys. Okay, go shot. One high mid. One go long. You go long. Then one low. One big. Nice.
Go.
Damn, cannot. I'm low.
Terrorists win.
Money to spend. I go up.
You got. Oh, okay.
I check short.
Okay.
Let's
I
get
go
this
A long.
over with.
Okay.
And I will die fast.
Catwalk, D-base, catwalk and D-base.
Laying down smoke.
One shot. Shotgun. Fuck, I back. Maybe they rush. Fuck, they're rushing.
Going flashbang.
One still mid, Kirby.
Deploying flashbang. Bomb has been planted.
Take off if you cannot. Can you drop me? Hicks.
Give you this. You are welcome.
This is what you trade for.
Check shot, please.
I check shot. Still no one.
Throwing smoke.
One off, turn off.
Flashbang.
LT.
Smoke.
Shot coming.
Smoke.
Oh fuck. Oh. Shut up.
Deploying flash. Throwing flashbang. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
That's right. Bye.
Do not be afraid. Let's go. Throwing smoke.
I watch.
Flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
I go B.
One high.
Laying down smoke.
Care. Wait. Care LT.
Bomb here. Bomb. Two more.
I flash.
Flashbang.
Just wait. Yeah. Nice. I go now.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, two ops set up. I buy you, Justin.
Okay. Thank you. I love you, bro.
Let's go, people. Laying down smoke.
I'll check it.
Oh, two. Amy.
Throwing a grenade. Throwing flashbang.
Turn on screen.
I mid one.
Hello?
Shot one.
Oh, got it.
Shot one.
Okay.
Nice. I check long. Just go short.
Deploying flashbang.
Nice. I have go long. Long coming one. Tap.
Side. Inside now.
Terrorists win.
Oh, nice. Another O.
Yeah.
I got me.
Okay, bro.
Move it.
Oh. Full of smoke. I go no.
Incendiary out.
I go deep then.
Grenade. Throwing smoke.
I have B.
Lawton not to Asia. Bomb Asia.
Okay.
Smoke.
Lawton not.
Throwing a grenade.
Hey, long one. Long one.
A side. A side.
Two ram.
Blue side one.
Two ram.
Laying down smoke.
Nice.
Nice one.
Side.
Flashbang.
I flash again.
Deploying flashbang.
I don't know where.
Upper.
Upper
A
where?
flash.
Para I think clear.
Grenade.
Just calm. Ram.
Terrorists win.
Justin Bieber.
Hi.
How much your
Show
contract
you up. Show you up.
We're wasting time. Let's go.
Tonight I wanna show you up. What?
Hey, go A. They go A, I think. Keep it. Hey, no. High mid.
Throwing smoke.
Short. Care. High mid. Flash. Hey, middle. Short. Damn it. Short. Go. Nice. Justin, go.
I made scout.
High mid. What the f...
What? Oh.
Nice.
Mid. I'm so dead.
No.
Right. Yeah.
No. The right is dead. Rather that Smith at mid. Middle. What? Clutch. King.
No.
I go middle.
Let's get this done.
Okay. I go.
Yes.
Deploying flashbang. Smoke.
Oh, shit.
Deploying flashbang.
One middle.
A long low HP. Very low. Short. Come A.
One middle. Still middle one.
Flashbang.
Okay, shot. Shot coming. Nice mid. Care shot. Don't pick from LT. Shot. Nice. From long.
Long.
From long. A king. Go CT.
Very low.
Care long or CT.
Green use pistol. 3 HP.
3 HP? Okay.
3. Yeah. 1 headshot.
Nice.
Terrorists win.
Can I have that speed? Thanks.
We're wasting time. Let's go. Laying down smoke. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Throwing smoke. Decoys out.
Search bomb. Nice. still.
Throwing flashbang.
T-base, T-base. T-base up.
Oh man.
Fire in the hole.
Why, bro? Just come.
There's one up.
Smoke.
Go back first. From TV.
Coming.
No. Wait.
Throwing fire.
LT. Nice.
Let's go.
No op, stay no op.
Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
High mid clear. Kirby or long?
One up per A.
Okay. Short
Flashbang.
clear, short clear. Short clear.
Deploying flashbang.
Go help long, go help long.
2 pit. Maybe 3.
Smoke.
Ah, fuck, middle one.
Throwing smoke.
He's going short, Take my out.
They're going back.
Incendiary out.
No.
I'm sorry. They. Smoke. Let's smoke. Go around. Oh man, king.
Go.
Taking my.
Throwing smoke.
Nice king. Okay, I help. Care middle.
Turn on low HP. No, tunnel one.
Oh fuck, up one. At upper tunnel. They go B already.
Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
At
Corner one.
corner. Blue box. Right side.
Corner up.
Flashbang.
No.
Right.
Right side. Platform.
Right side.
Right side.
Yes.
Lihat.
Right.
Let's go. Side.
Pistol.
What the Nice. But why? How we called it? Platform? Corner?
Let's go. Smoke. Throwing smoke.
Care long. Oh.
Throwing a grenade.
Upper tunnel.
LT.
I made one.
LT. One LT. They go mid. Oh fuck, what? Mid already. Care from mid door.
Here. One more.
Nice.
Door.
Nice.
Nice. Wow. So pro, team.
Pro team. You want gay gun? I have money. I don't have.
You have no money. Buy me gay gun, please.
Drop me. Please drop me.
Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
Laying down smoke.
Carry. Nice. Go enter.
Fire in the hole. Throwing flashbang.
Where?
Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
Wait, just wait.
Throwing fire.
Operate low.
Middle. Short already.
Wow.
Oh. Nice try. Where we stick has 5.
Go away.
Forward.
Get a bomb.
Flashbang.
Bomb. Go.
One more.
Grenade. Throwing it. Smoke.
I check behind.
I am planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Nice. Okay.
To
Nice
victory.
smoke.
Go. I'm throwing smoke.
One cross. Two.
Bomb. Just take it. Two cross. Oh, two at door.
Grenade.
Carol. Tunnel.
Smoke.
And low HP.
Throwing fire.
Please help me. Go tunnel.
Check tunnel.
To me.
Okay. I'm checking door.
Bomb has been planted. I'm throwing a flashbang.
City 1. Low HP. 27.
Terrorists win.
Why you guys so pro?
No.
I love you, Justin.
I love it too, bro.
Let us go.
Go where? Stick.
Shit. 2 in B.
Go.
Or maybe 1 in me. And 1 in B.
Throwing a flashbang.
Go back.
I kill him.
Where? Go, 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 go.
One car. One car. Complete pro.
Okay. I blend the ball. Shot, shot, shot.
Terrorists win.
You want this, King? Or Justin? Or
What?
the ultimate weapon? I craft this.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Justin, can I have that? No.
No.
Oh.
Kill him.
No, no, no.
No, don't kill me.
Just kidding.
We will drive them from our land.
We are friends.
Throwing a flashback.
Yeah,
Flashback.
friend.
One more mid.
Smoke. I'm throwing smoke. Smoke. Grenade.
Plan, plan, plan.
Whoa, one more mid. Go get shit.
Bomb has been planted.
Nice, one more. Up. Hey, shit.
I'm throwing flashback. Throwing a flash.
Give my ult, please.
They have off.
Oh, thank you.
Well, cho me.
Let's go. Victory awaits. Smoke. Flashback.
I blast long. Nice. Just long, long.
Smoke. Throwing fire. I'm throwing a grenade. Grenade.
Short care. I go long, I go long. Oh fuck, I have bomb.
Two rushing A long.
Okay.
I'm throwing a flashback.
One up, one P90.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Nice!
they didn't get my ult.
Why you
Thank you, my friend.
What the
I'm throwing smoke.
One, two.
One cross, oh, two.
One middle. Carol, TLB.
Throwing fire.
Ramp. Car.
Where are you guys?
Car 1. No.
Fuck,
Hey, sure.
short one.
Mid 1. Mid 1. 2.
Throwing a flashback.
Oh,
Car, upper. Upper car.
Oh. I'm sorry. Fuck, I didn't realize that.
It's a copy. Okay.
Okay then. Copy then. Oh, my 2 op and go B is bad. Hey, Justin, just follow us. You need to follow us, Justin.
Okay, I'm coming. One side.
Smoke. I am planting the bomb.
Car.
Flashback. Bomb has been planted. Smoke. Throwing a flashback.
Where? Nice.
Burn.
Hey, check the bomb.
Mid.
Oh, guy. Oh, get. No. Go now. Right side.
Go now.
Oh, wow. What?
Wow.
What the heck? Okay, only one up.
I'm not gonna op any
Hey, Justin, I buy you.
time. No. Okay.
They shall regret this day.
What? One bit. One middle.
Molotov.
They take the up. Where?
Short 1. Rushing. I mean, he took my op.
Throwing a flashback.
I check tunnel. Hey, oh, bomb. Justin, take the bomb.
Okay. Wait, the enemy.
Justin, just take the bomb, man. Go, baby. We got.
Yeah, take the bomb and kill someone.
Nice, bro. Why you guys so pro, huh? Chinese guy. Are you from China? Like a Tailu guy?
I'm from Chinatown.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm from Gailang.
Let's go, my brother.
You from Gailang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Throwing a flashback.
Golong.
Flashback.
Go.
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 Go Power Ranger. What?
Wow, nice flash, dude. Side 1. Car 1.
Smoke.
Get it. Stop.
I'm throwing smoke.
Cover me.
Smoke.
Ah.
Counter-terrorists win.
Where?
Go.
I flash. Hey, back. Change. Nice. Go short. Go long and short.
Throwing a flashback.
Car, open.
Pick car first.
Corner, not car. The corner of car.
Oh,
Throwing fire.
how? Plan shot. Hey, coming, they coming. Wait. Nice. From for long. They coming.
Rem.
Oh!
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Too bad.
Deeper sorry, guys.
That's okay. Dah.
We must move.
Where? B.
We need to get our back.
Orin, stick with us.
Reg. Run.
Go.
One. Launch speed. Nice.
Throwing smoke.
One door, one tunnel. One door, one
Window.
Window.
Flashback. I am planting the bomb. I'm throwing smoke. Terrorists
Nice.
win.
Where the fucking up? Where the fucking up? I didn't see that.
We must move. I'm throwing a flashback. Grenade.
Oh my god. Don't die, just don't die.
Go. Ego. Shot one.
Molotov.
Don't die.
One
oh,
side.
Man.
Smoke.
Hey, shot one.
Planted. They got shot one. I check shot after this.
One long, one short. Short coming. Long.
Terrorists win.
Nice. You guys so proud, yeah.
Justin is so cool. Justin and the fucking Orin.
Huh?
I got you.
Huh? 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 How much? Am I right?
Oh, two. One LT. Check LT first. Okay then. Hey, King move.
Oh, last an ope.
Oh, the
Two. One's close.
where to go? No. Just in back. Where? Short.
One A short. Two A long.
Smoke.
One shot. I pick. Shot. Where last you?
I'm throwing a grenade. I'm throwing smoke.
Where last you seen, guys? Bomb. Blue, take the bomb.
One high mid? I don't know. Oh, one A long door, A door. That. One mid. CT mid. You better save. Don't die.
Terrorists win.
One eco. Just eco one round. Okay then.
So that we may be free.
Why smoke mid?
It's going to go H.
Justin, follow us. Just then.
Okay, come in.
You go A. They go A.
I go A.
I don't know. Maybe go.
One A shot.
Scout one scout at B. Easy. Oh my god. Nice. Take the bomb and maybe go A or something. Any idea? One still there. Nice. Calm down. Go A. I know you, bro. Just come.
Terrorists win.
I don't know where, but just go rush. Shake. Yeah, better go rush. Rushing.
Let's go.
They know
3 in B.
Go. Hey, go.
Go me. Smoke me.
Smoke.
1 meter.
Why?
Grenade.
Take the ball, man. Oh my god.
Throwing fire. Terrorists win.
Nice try.
GG.
This is the start of Group B, our inaugural game of this group. Looks like we're ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right into the action, shall we? Will be a CT start for the German/international boys. We've got Kingwin, the Poles, on the T side here. I'm not really sure who's going to win. I guess, just like you said, Of players will try that out on the CT side as Rallen's boosted out to look for any players crossing over towards the secret steps there. There's the AWP up against the buy of Kingwin after the force buy. No bombs being planted. You can see it is bare bones. You can see Reeds hasn't even got a helmet. That's actually quite a massive deal against those MP9s. And indeed the FAMAS. They've got the 5 smokes, but not everything they possibly require. Here's one of the outside smokes here, for a little bit later than usual. So that's just quite a standard procedure to take vision away from players like this. He's got the AWP towards outside. He doesn't know what kind of numbers have made it towards the secret steps, but he does slow them down somewhat with the incendiary there. Final smoke comes in, but it's still going to be a bit dicey. There is a big gap there. Dennis wants to utilize that if possible. We can see that they walk across. He's guaranteed a kill on Rallen. As he holds up, it's going to be Nato that takes it first. Lovely shot by him. And you can see gaps in smokes, and this particular sort of strat is really far from ideal. That shouldn't be happening. If you want to make it to a major, the smokes sometimes aren't perfect, but it's quite rare to see these days. You're going to see flashbangs deployed outside. Reeds could actually do some damage here. Nice shot to take down Dennis, and that's leveled the playing ground.
Back out, Speedy. Gets down Minis. That's a good kill because it's also the bomb that drops outside, making it quite clear that Sprout have control of it. Nuke in a best of 1. CT side so far going well. Taz has to try and make amends. He's actually gone in between 2 players. And to get the bomb, he will not yet be spotted by Cyclone, who now swings back out from the box, and Speedy gets the kill from the stairs. Double peek. That's Reeds on heaven.
10 seconds though, Matt. I feel like his days are numbered here. He gets a couple of kills, but they might be in vain, and he might not get any cash for the next round. He will have the AK, and his kit right now is worth more than the money he's going to get. It just almost forces him and his team to force buy in this next round, because they've got an AK, he's got no cash, he might as well level things out. We'll see where they go for it, or if they want to take something a bit more conservative. So armor CZs, so it is a partial buy, not going to go fully commit. They have got the maximum loss bonus going to the next round, as you can see. Bottom left, $2,900 into this one, so let's see if the AK can find a couple of kills and get to about $1,000. That would be fine. It means he can definitely buy for the next round. Nades towards main entrance there. Cyclone just holding them off. There's a chance of winning these rounds, and sometimes they're the most difficult to hold. Strange, faster strategies can come in. Wolf packs of CZs making their way towards positions like ramp. Nice smoke to hold them off for now. Speedy, like most ramp players, aim for 1 kill, drop down. You're not trying to find 2, 3 frags in that position. You're just trying to get the intel, hold them off as long as you can. 1 kill, drop down, hopefully make it towards lower unscathed. That's the idea anyway. Another good smoke that. It's buying more time. But the terrorists are happy to wait. They've got a minute on the clock here. They know they've baited out 2 smokes now at ramp, so presumably once that starts going down, flash in, hopefully catches Speedy, or be forced to drop down, and they at least have ramp room.
So Speedy to hold. Spots flash. Does somehow blinded. Drops, gets a kill. And then falls off it. That brings Natasafix into position on Turnpike. Kill from him, and then a fall in angle. He goes all the way back towards CT connector, if you want to call it that, but towards CT. Means it wrapped towards a ladder position. More importantly, it puts pressure back on Speedy because he can't re-peek right away. Bomb down, doesn't know that he's going to the right. Checked it too soon. Minis is able to slide out with a P250. He'll continue on, leave the bomb to be gathered by his teammate Rallen because he wants to try and get information. Rallen's got an AK, good find, but they don't have a lot of time. 19 seconds. Surprisingly, they commit to that plant, which is well served in that it won't allow the player at ramp to get behind them, but it doesn't quite give Cyclone the angle. It nearly gave them a denial spot. Minis, good find on Percy, but it is down to the AK of Rallen. Natasafix does get back into position eventually on the AWP, but I'm not sure they're aware he's gone toward control room. Window's still intact, as he just has to play this to perfection. Kit on either, no smoke. Bomb in the open, good find from Rallen. The stairwell is a lot deeper, different angle. Breaks the window to imply that he's going out of it and opens the opportunity to do so, but gets the corner. And Nato was running because he had to, no time, and therefore obviously picked off.
Partial buy victory there, and I think that's all down to Dennis overcommitting. They weren't planting towards lower, and he was the only player available to deny it. This kill right here, that was when it all went wrong. Why he's facing that so openly, I couldn't tell you. All he has to do there is show presence, to shoulder peek it, make sure he delays them and denies them the plant. He stands right in the open, knowing 2 players are going towards lower, and that really was not an ideal situation for him. A little bit of bloodlust coming in there, perhaps. You really need to look at the bigger picture and think, okay, if I can deny them having a decent plant, if they're planted behind the silo, for example, that sets us up for a nice defuse situation. If it goes in the open like that after he's dropped, they know window's clear. Things become very problematic indeed, and Nato Savage is left in the 1v1 with CZ. Had this run around the corner as time was ticking away. They still have lots of cash. They can get a full buy here, but it's the last of the money. As you can see, they've got everyone fully invested on the CT side now. Kinguin should be much better off after winning a partial buy. Let's see what they can do here. 4-1 as they post their first round. Maybe a faster strat here, or getting in position. They made out the door for him. It's going to be Minisek to... Is it Minisek?
It's Minis. He's always been known as Minis.
I'm not going to go for the full thing.
Mini Sesic.
Minis.
Minisik. Cassasinium?
Exactly. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah, Cassasinium. Or not Ium, it'd just be Im. Zat?
Yeah, everyone backwards.
Just everyone backwards.
Zat. Go on, do Malzeno backwards.
Give me a second. Onizaum.
That sounds better. Well, outside play coming in. These are the smokes before. Remember, they did have a gap, and Dennis from the main entrance, ready for players above him. Needs to be careful here. Overcommits once again. Could have fallen back with the man advantage, but went for the duel. Nato Safix will back him up and maintain that man advantage here. And he is watching the cross towards Secret. Does Minis dare check towards the air conditioning unit? Smoke down. Not the best of smokes, so Nato still has a slight gap there if he faces from main entrance, but he just has to walk in here. Up to Cyclone. If he can get one of these kills, that should be round done, but he can't do it. Minis will take him down. Percy waiting on the site, but Taz hasn't even checked the site. Down he goes. That's really sloppy.
Yep. There's two players towards Squeaky. Why is one of them not even looking toward Heaven at the very least to spot that angle?
Yeah, that was really far from ideal. They still can win this round. Unfortunately, not going to happen for Malzeno there. You had 18 seconds. I'm sure they're aware that the pressure was on. They thought they might have an open site, but at least check it. Do what you can. And that will be the reset. They did win the partial buy, of course. That was through the smoke. But it's still, to buy the AWPs and all the utility they wanted, it still cost them a lot. And there's the final frag. It will be the force buy here from the Polish squad. We'll see 1 AK, a Galil, 3 pistols, and a faster approach for looks of things. No one towards outside at all. I think that's going to bust out the door and hope for the best here. Smoke goes down. Looking pretty good with one player in the vents, but it's not as easy to access the lower bomb site these days. You can't actually run straight to the site. You have to go through the maze, get towards Decon or the window door. They have managed to get a few players down there. Speedy in a bit of trouble here. Does get 1 kill. We'll be able to find a plant here. There is going to be Taz, low HP, but Reitz does get a confident plant. And like we said, that's an easier defuse once it goes behind the silo because the CTs get the benefit of the defense as well. A plethora frags coming in. It's now going to be a 3 versus 2. Definite chance here for Reitz and Co. as the grenade connects, but so does the headshot. And that will be all the frags going in favour of Sprout. 6-1. Force buy reasonably successful. They get a couple of kills and the bomb down. Seems like lower could be an exploitable area for them. The ramp split sort of works out. They get a bomb plant, but 3 players do survive at the CTs, and presumably that's the eco. Look at the frag charts while we're here. Taz 1 and 7. No one really lighting up the scoreboard just yet. 3 players and 4 frags for Kinguin. And at the very top will be Dennis for Sprout of 9 kills. Everyone contributing. Cycler a little bit less with 3 and 2. Nato Safix, the Orpa on 7 frags. So there we go. Eco now. Deagles, no armor. No nades, just trying to work any sort of frags they can. And remember, the only victory they had so far was from a partial buy, and they had 4 pistols and 1 AK.
Dennis still holding on from outer, wants the wrap toward the red crate. In fact, he gets aggressive, knows that his teammate on the AWP has spotted a number of players at the outside corner, so he takes matters into his own hands, but no success as of yet. Good damage done to both Rollin and Minis. And it's back the other way. No advance to outer. Good dink. Speedy weakened again. He'll have to be efficient and drop off ramp this time as well, given the outside presence earlier on. There's actually no one to rotate onto Turnpike in order to help Speedy, as we've often seen Nato doing. So he's well and truly down below. And they've got some room to wiggle and ramp. We'll see if the pistols can actually get toward a site. As you say, ramp seems to be a point on the map at least that they could potentially exploit. I say potentially because they have to identify that themselves.
Well, I managed to get through there now. But what to play at this point, you can see a very passive hold coming from the CTs here. Nato well aware of the risk of the Heaven position. He'll be holding her up right now. He'll definitely get the first kill here. There's not really much they can do about that. He'll get the first, but can he find anything more? Will he be traded out? Rowland seems to think it's possible, but they just run up the ladder. Not really much they can do here. Nice play by Nato just to buy some time, protect himself. But a bomb will not be planted, unfortunately. Dennis well too aware. Sprout running away with this best of one. Remember, this is not a continuation of yesterday. This is Group B now. We've already got our 2 teams to the playoffs from yesterday. That was indeed Optic and ENCE. I actually think ENCE can actually do it this minor. I think they might make it. I'm impressed with them, looking decent. Let's see who will step up from Group B. Obviously got the likes of NIP here, these 2 teams, and we'll see who makes it through. Obviously eyes on NIP primarily for everyone, I would say. It's been a while, 3 majors without them now. Didn't even make it to the minor process last time. Really hope they do it. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. It's been 2 full years. This will be the 4th major cycle if they don't make it, in which they won't be present beyond the minor.
The thing is, they've just had such a dramatic change in the in-game leader just before this sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be a walk in the park, that's for sure. But anyway, 5 and 4. Dennis does go down, not that one. This is the Sprout Dennis. We'll see whether Reed's dink will be a factor here. He's gone down to 13 HP. Smoke's deployed this time. No one's to spot if there's a gap. Cyclone is going to be making his way towards mid entrance. You can see he's trying to look at it. You can actually hear them going down towards lower. So what's the reaction here?
It's got to be vent.
Well, there's no one down there from what I can see right now. I think there'll be... There it is. Cyclone does go towards the vent, but still, like we said, you can't really view the bomb site there. He has to go back up. He knows he's so isolated. Gets 1 kill.
Can't get out of the vents that easily anymore.
Speed. That's a nice spot.
Well, that's the second rotation. Has to be from the ramp. He's dropped off when they push him. This time they're already in. They don't expect him. He wants to deny the plant, and he'll do so. Molotov from his teammate as well, certainly aided.
They keep
that effort.
Like that.
Yeah, they haven't cleared the site many times, and they just go, oh, I can plant, but you haven't actually covered off the immediate danger.
Tazza did before, and it's Tazza does it then. Just running with the bomb. Like, surely he must know they're not going to just let him do that. Got to have some sort of cover.
The only round they won came to a one-on-one in the lower site with bomb planted. This time it's not, and that was also a dangerous plant, remember. Maniz has to be a hero to get them a second round. That's not going to happen. Percy shuts him down, and it's 8-1 in favor of Sprout.
Well, there we go. Another eco on the cards here. Lost bonus at the 4th stage once again. Partial buy available to them. So the CZs and Scouts will come out once again, but sorry, Kinguin are making some very basic mistakes right now. The bomb plants, if you're just doing that, just to reiterate, if you're planting the bomb, that's you out of the situation for 4 seconds. And if you've got no cover from your teammates, you haven't cleared the site, you're taking such a risk there, not even a calculated one really. You've got no information around you. If you just go for that plant and you go down, you not only lost a player, the bomb's now in a really compromised position, and you really do need to be careful and make sure that the proper procedure has been put through before you go for that plant. That's twice now, and they'll be a little bit gutted with that. But they do have the opening pick here at least. Mouse will find the first, but Dennis replies straight away. He has looked pretty decent this map so far. So is Sprout in general. 4 and 4, but only 1 AK so far, and that's Taz, and he's got 1 kill, 9 deaths. He's hardly in fighting form right now by the looks of things. Let's see whether him with the AK can find him a couple more kills.
Taz will move down. Again, they get to at least the ramp. 4 on 4. Cyclone has worked back toward the control room, and he's got position to find the first kill, but drops immediately after. They haven't had good success from that angle. As we saw Speedy go down there earlier on as well without even finding one. So this time slightly better off as they want to get the bomb plants. Maniz will do so. Again, safe side of Silo, this time away from the decontamination door, and Dennis downed by Reitz gives the advantage back to Kinguin. I shouldn't say back, but at least to them with the post plant, which is promising in itself, as Percy wants to come in from the left. Dark spot down below at orange box is a problem. No railing. Easier to drop down. Not even aware that that shot came in from below Percy. So has to be careful as Maniz slides back out yet again and spots him, but too little too late. Scout hits the headshot. Nato will go down as well to Reitz, and bomb will not detonate, meaning all 3 players near enough to the site will stay alive with guns, and with a reset potentially on the cards again, having 3 stay alive is not too bad.
There we go. That was a bit better from Kinguin. Another single AK round. They're yet to win a gun round, but they've won 2 partial buys so far. Can't argue with that too much. He's still put Sprout in a very uncomfortable position. You can see their buy coming through 1 rifle, but there is an AWP. SMG certainly viable on the CT side. Lots of close range encounters, lots of little nooks and crannies to hide within. AWP this time for Maniz. See whether he can open things up. Reed's waiting for any sort of mistake to be made towards secrets. If anyone does dare look up and try and find a frag. That could be Dennis. I think he might be done for. He's going to go any further. Doesn't look like it. This one's to hold with the UMP. Luckily, with that sort of position, well, if he gets a kill at that range, the AK will drop down the steps and into his hands. So that could be interesting if it works out for him. This looks like some sort of execution being lined up right now. Taz getting the skylight shot out. Could smoke towards heaven. Molotov the hut again. See what he decides to do. Cyclone with the close range CZ. That could be very important. Deadly, of course, at that range.
And it's just self-preservation flash as he falls off the stairwell. Percy on the door, MP9. Not a bad spot with the smoke down. It won't show his feet. He wants them to be gray screened. Does expire when the smoke is gone, however, but he goes aggressive. Now Zeno down. Okay, fair enough, Natto. Bye-bye, Rollin.
What is that about?
Just a doorway, man. Just aim at the doorway and press the button.
And he's gone for the M4 as well. That's quite smart from Natto. He knows he's buying so much time at this point. He's spotting weapons. It's getting awkward. He does get the dink, and that follows up with a kill. Lovely stuff so far from the CT. 3 versus 1. Taz, 2 frags so far, but he has got the bomb. Books it towards low. He's got to go all the way down towards Decon here. Presumably plant behind the silo. Hope he can make it. Remember, oh, close the door behind you. He wasn't born in a barn. And unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the round for him, as he will be dropped.
Doesn't run with his knife out. Leaves the gun, and then goes back to close the door.
Yeah.
Might have been better if he just booked it, but he was being a little cautious that time. 9-2 for Sprout.
Yeah, they're doing well on these really difficult buys they've got. And Natto, that fair play to him, that was very smart. Like, I thought, what's he doing with Incendiary? Well, how's he going to throw that top of nest? But I saw what he was doing as it played out. He knows he's going to boost them towards the aircon units. He knows they're going to try and pincer him from the ladder and upper. He Molotovs that area, and that forces one of them to think, you know what, I'm going to try and surprise him. And they run through, he no scopes, and then picks up the M4, delays him with the smoke. It's really quite well played. 5 and 4 though, Dennis goes down early. That's the AWP of Miniz doing some work. He is the top fragger so far, and they'll try and get down towards lower. Natto looking for any sort of footsteps he can if he can spot the little booties through the smoke there. Cyclone applying the pressure and the pain. Great HG grenades, but a better shot coming in from Ralin. It's at the Percy now, the last line of defense, and he really does not handle it well. The run and gun technique not known to be that effective. Speedy will bring one back and defend lower, but presumably they just go towards up at this point.
That's so. So perhaps back-to-back rounds. I shouldn't say back-to-back, excuse me, but 2 out of 3. And avoiding the reset for Kingwin. Natto's got other ideas. Good shot towards Squeaky early on. Swaps over to a gun instead. Back the op. So he's going to go CZ. That's all he wanted, and it works. Just absolutely destroys Roland. 19 HP for Taz, and they're going to push from either side. Good play. Finds the first. Now he can play off the bomb. But so too does Natto know his position. And with the HP as it is, all too easy. Doesn't have a kit. You're right. Does he have the time? This is going to be close.
Very close. I don't think he has that.
That's
he's got it?
I think he does. Oh, man. Just barely.
That was an exciting finish. There we go. Huge round, actually, by the way. That had so many implications for Sprout if they lose that round. And Natto, he's playing out of his mind right now. Very well done by him. That CZ kill especially. Great shoulder peek just to spot the shoulder of the remaining player. Then the 1 versus 1 has low HP. Luckily defuses the bomb with less than half a second, I believe, to go. And it looks like another partial buy here from Kingwin. They are 10-2 down, but they can get 3 or 4 rounds. Trust me, if they just win the pistol next half, it's still fine. I never get too worried on a map like Nuke. They'll go for the upper rush here. Cyclone, 1 kill. Looks like this won't be a problem at all. I say that. A couple of kills come in, but now a 3 versus 1. Taz should be dropped to this point. Now to Sapix to push the ramp. 11-2. Another buy available now for the terrorists. Not an amazing one. A couple of players hovering beneath 4K there. So that's the armor, AK, and a smoke, basically. 2. This could be one of the quicker games, but we have seen Ents, for example, yesterday against the French, win 13-2 in the first half on a map that is considered CT-sided, and then lose a pistol and start fumbling rounds, can all fall apart. So, especially these kind of matchups, I'm not surprised when 13-2s get converted, you know. It's not like it's the best of the best playing it. The mistakes will be made, and clutches will be lost, and anything can really happen.
Yeah. No, this is... I mean, it's Nuke. Get a few more. Get 2 more.
Yep.
1 more, even. Give yourself half a hope.
I think they can get 1 more. They haven't won a single gun round yet, I'll say that much, but they have won 2 partial buys.
Natsu, good find on the first. Minis goes down, tries to reset and re-aim. Rollins got no response. That's Dennis. He's outside of the entrance, and with the smoke, all the massive gap, they're going to get through it. Rollins knows the shot will be reset, so he holds up. Meanwhile, Cyclone has rotated onto the back stairs, decontamination stairs through the vents. They're going to go around him toward control room. Speedy spotted will also relay that information, and Cyclone just has to be patient because Rollin runs directly toward him. He now controls decontamination, and Speedy's gotten safely behind the bomb silo.
Good position from Cyclone here. He's got them locked in ready towards that window room. He knows they can't fall back. Speedy's got the bomb site. This looks like a guaranteed round to me for Sprout. Positions are too strong, but Mouse, I didn't see him there. That's a guaranteed kill for him, and maybe the opener they need it as the reply comes in. That's the bomb going down, and Speedy can just reposition it to a more awkward spot. Works out perfectly, and now with less than 20 seconds remaining, it's Reitz, who has got the bomb, who can run towards upper. That's pretty much his only option here. He has to run up and just go for the plant behind the silo here.
They're aware of it.
So he'll get the bomb down, and Cyclone can't really afford of his HP to do much more than wait for his teammate. So he'll just throw the utility, and he'll actually go down here by the looks of things. Reitz is playing this well, good positioning. Takes him down, but the trade should be available to Speedy here.
Man.
And there it is.
I thought he had the headshot angle.
Nah, Speedy had that.
Right, listen, I was trying to be dramatic. It was possible. He did read it well, but he just couldn't get the shot
As long as
off.
you've got good comms there, and you've got your positions locked down, there should be no way that he can win the round. So they did a good job. Good fundamentals, good comms. Speedy, never going to be a superstar, but he's a safe pair of hands. Final round, 12-2. There he is. And there is a buy available. Loss bonus just beneath the maximum again. Reiterated once more time, they didn't win the pistol, they haven't won a single gun round. This has been a bit of a horror show from Kinguin. It's not that they've done anything fundamentally wrong. I guess the bomb plant situation was a bit out of control for a while. But it's just been lots of tight, close rounds. They have got towards lower. Unfortunately, they just get out-positioned. Sprout just played well in the big rounds. He wants to try and drop down here. That's the problem with solo round plays. If you do go down with absolutely nothing, you really do compromise almost the entirety of the map because it's such a access point as Dennis and Percy fight back. Still a 3-on-3. And look at the damage inflicted to Mouse and Taz.
Yeah, Speedy's been playing very efficient in that position. Has been dropping off a number of times, but this time gets caught out. They finally get the headshot lined up correctly. Cyclone's going to try and take the map back all the way at outside for Sprout. You mentioned it as well. The HP's not really there, but they're going to go ramp either way. Bit of noise from Malzino as he already steps down. Percy's not yet rotated. He may not need to if Neto's already got the position down there with the AWP. So they check it all. New box jump back up onto the catwalk. Not a Sapphics, still with the AWP, is unable to find them, and he's the only one down there, so they have to get the rotations in place. Plant from Kinguin, this could find them the third round.
Yeah, very important one as well. This is massive for them. Decent plant this time. Patrolling towards the ramp, but he's met by Cyclone. Reitz in a very checked position. It's up to Mouse now. He really has to put on a bit of an aim display at this point. First shot, not that crisp, and this should be a trade out once again. But Reitz does reposition. It's the CZ, or the Deagle, I should say, that comes out on top, and that's going to be another round in the bag for Sprout. That defuse will be absolutely fine. Don't worry about that. 13-2 is your scoreline. Another bomb plant, and they finish the half without a single gun round found, and they do get 2. I guess that's fine. They can win the pistol. There's still a chance they can win this one, but Nato, some absolutely epic rounds. I don't think he had the most amount of kills in the squad. Oh, he wallbangs in to finish them off. Oh, that's cheeky. But he had so many clutches there and high impact opening picks. That play towards upper as well by Heaven with the Molotov was very good. So he seems like a nice addition to the squad. One of the newer players, I believe, since we last saw them at the Boston major qualifier. I guess that's what it used to be called. I guess it's called the Challenger stage now.
Challenger stage, that's right, yeah. It was called Challenger stage in Boston. That was the first time.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, the Challenger portion.
So,
round of 24.
Indeed. And you still get stickers, team and players, but it's just not a separate tournament like a minor, then a major qualifier, then the major. It's all kind of all put together in one show now.
Well, we get underway with the second pistol, Kinguin. You know what the story is. Minis outside, we'll try and watch. But the smoke down at Annex means that he won't see them if they wrap toward Rollin. They've also smoked off his locker, suggestive that they want to, in fact, go all the way outside and get above him. He's aware of it. No one in heaven. He is not. I mean, he is down below, and that's a problem. Taz is looking that direction, can at least spot it. But that's going to have to be relayed to Reitz, who's in the corner. Tough position to be in. Good shot from Taz as he fumbles over his own positioning, but a second headshot drops the bomb. That'll allow his teammate to come up the ladder from behind, and Meniz takes down Natasafix. All onto Cychrome. He's spotted and dropped. Good play, actually. Good read from Taz.
Well, unfortunately, for Sprout, it won't be the quick finish. Nice little upper push from Sprout. They managed to get towards the ladder, but finally some form from Taz coming in shows us that he's still got it with those nice crisp USB headshots and no bomb planted. That could be a very difficult situation to recover from. You can see the Glock approach from Speedy here. It's going to be Dennis with the opening frag though. Lovely. Towards Ralen. They can win this round back. That should be GG, but there's going to be Meniz who pulls things back when even kill. Reitz takes the advantage right back from them. There's the auto shotgun I mentioned. You will see that from time to time on the CT side. And unfortunately, Speedy wants to be at the Zeus. I guess this is his little tactic he's got. Get towards the vent, wait for anyone to rotate, Zeus him. I don't think we'll get a chance to show us what this could potentially do though.
Eagle from Cychrome, shotgun from Taz. Shotgun from Taz. That range as well. Gets Speedy with the headshot. I've seen a shotgun many times on Nuke. Oscar more recently, and perhaps famously for all the wrong reasons as opposed to Hiko. Took some flack for it.
Yeah, there was that one infamous game where it really didn't work out for him, but fully can have a Sprout. Still absolutely fine here, but we'll see what they can do. There'll just be Glocks, a P250, and should just be a guaranteed round at this point for Kinguin. Some maps for Ecos can happen, but not Nuke, really. It's not going to be a thing. You might be able to get a couple of kills in a bomb plant, but it's very unlikely you get much more than that. Reitz with the opening frag. Nice calm clicks with the FAMAS to open things up. That takes down Dennis. We'll see him work a little bit more here with his teammate Ralen. That's bomb down, round over, and it's just a formality at this point. And down he goes. Jumps to his own death.
Yeah. It's a graphic death.
Indeed.
Which event was that again?
Watch the
Oscar
one where
shotgun?
I think it was a Star Series.
That's right, yeah, I think that's right. I was trying to remember and I could not. Meniz has brought out an auto sniper.
The auto sniper on the CT side. They've got an auto sniper, an auto shotgun. Are they only exclusively playing with fully automatic weapons? The auto sniper is out. I haven't seen that.
I mean, the shotgun's not really fully automatic.
Let's call it the automatic shotgun, isn't it? The auto shotgun.
Yeah, because it, yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Auto sniper, that's normally one of the weapons that you bring out when you're running away over you're the one winning 13-2.
Yeah.
That's when that comes out. I've never seen it in the first gun round. I'll say that much.
I've seen it in a few different overtimes. You go back to Flamey in the finals of, or rather not the finals, the semifinals against Cloud9 in Columbus Major.
Sure.
They used it there. Flamey used it for 2 rounds on Cash.
It's great for spamming smoke, so I guess it does make sense in that regard. They do smoke towards Secret. You know they're about to cross. You can just spam that all day long, and you can get a load of kills in there. I guess it is underrated in that sense. There's no reason why it can't be used if you've got an inkling on how they operate. So this is exactly it. He can spot when they cross. He can just about maybe see a footstep there. I'm not sure. But they're actually going for the upper split. So they're going to look for going in front of the smokes. Flash in. Nice flashbangs when it comes up. But they're going to get pincered here, surely. Yes, there it is. Reitz. He did get flashed, but they still have the 4 versus 3 now.
Ooh, good shot from Percy, though. Reitz back down. Taz still with the shotgun inside is showing us exactly how it should be done. Remember, it was rotations that costed Oscar. This time they go directly toward Taz. Twice in a row they have. And Meniz reveals the auto sniper by getting Percy at the end, Henry.
Well, the auto shotgun does deliver for once.
For once.
I want to see the auto sniper get stuck in. 13-6, and this is it now. We're probably going to see all 30 rounds. This is when you start to have to, right, okay, we didn't win that pistol. Gun rounds aren't working. We haven't had a single plant yet. Are they going to do the exact same to us? 13-2, now 13-6, 4 in a row. Another eco.
Great job, Percy. Stay outside with the M4 as well. Further damage toward the silo. Roland, meanwhile, still trying to do damage where he can. Gets an M4 of his own to get the shot off before going down in the end. He only had 6 HP when he got the kill. Therefore, the Deagle was able to dispose of him, but still 4 players survive. Kinguin getting another round. We're 7 to 13. They're starting to make this possible. On the CT side, remember, double digits, as Henry would often say, is where you start to get excited or start to believe that it's a reality.
Will this work out? AK's available now for both teams. See Mouse and Taz there. On a map like Nuke, the AK is absolutely superb on the CT side. Lots of title angles you can go for. Reeds wants to get stuck in there, but Dennis continues that good form we've seen from him so far here on Nuke. Remember, best of 1. Not an elimination game or anything like that. This is the beginning of Group B. Maniz with the auto sniper. I'm kind of excited to see whether he can cause some damage with that. It is a difficult weapon to use. There's a lot of damage, but he can get caught out with it. A little bit more expensive than the AWP as well. Speedy takes a tick of damage here. That will give up at least by the squeaky door. I'm not sure they heard it.
Roland would be the one that would have. And he certainly seems inquisitive in that direction. There's still a player behind him that wants to get in towards Secret. Mouse, meanwhile, on ramp, has company heading his direction. No one has used that theory-crafted smoke yet.
Which one?
Lands like on the foot right
in
in front of him on the pillar, and then you can see underneath of it. Yeah, when you play on the ramp.
Oh, lots of kills though for Kinguin. This is looking very promising for them. This game is not done just yet. Cyclone's going down as well. Good positioning there from Taz as the bomb dropped inside the hut. Speedy left in a 3 versus 1. Ladies and gentlemen, does he have what it takes? I'm not sure. The positioning looks too good from Taz. And there it is. This is looking much better now, and this is where things can start to collapse. They know it as well. Kinguin are like, well, everything's going well for us so far. We haven't really had a single close round. Mouse gets it done. They all go through ramp 1 by 1. Those smokes deployed. Problem is, you go ramp like that, you need to have at least 1 smoke, either in front of the CT entrance or towards the left-hand side of that box. You don't just get completely clotheslined like that by 2 players when you're trying to look between both. If you don't have 1 smoke or a flash or something, just to kind of push one of them back, that's really not worth, in my opinion. CZs and a maximum loss bonus, partial buy coming in. And CTs look like they can handle this. Is where the auto sniper comes in. Oh my goodness, it just paints bullets around them, but still they get the first kill. No damage inflicted with the weapon so far.
Yeah, that's crazy. Didn't even do any damage. But Roland, inside of the vents, Will and Speedy tries to shoulder bait him out. He's got a teammate in Mauzino already on the side, so too with Maniz. Now the auto sniper makes its presence known as he finds Dennis inside of the control room. Sprout, meanwhile, get 2 back. Now to Sapphics and Cyclone, they lose one of the 2. Leaving us with just the Cyclone. Are you a crony or a phony?
Both.
Nice. What's a crony?
Well, you normally say Sadicus is coming to England with all his cronies. You know, it's like your crew, your mob.
My entourage?
Yeah.
Of like 2 people, one of which is my dog.
That's your that's your cronies?
That's my people.
Fair enough. Well, 3 on 1.
The other's my right hand.
Cyclone will be making his way down. Behave. As we'll see whether he can do anything here with 30 seconds. He has been relatively undetected, but remember, he hasn't got the bomb. So, like I said, the vents don't gain you access at all. So he has this going towards Decon. That's presumably shut. Oh, is it blown off? I don't know. It looks like it's half on. As he'll make his way through. It is indeed open. And he will be taken down. So there we go. It's going to be Mouse to get the final headshot there, and 13 to 9. As soon as double digits come in, that's when you realise your lead has completely disappeared.
Yep.
As they're on the CT side now, they presumably
Taz,
feel
by
very
the way,
comfortable.
From Virtus Pro days, will know that anything is possible on this map, so he wouldn't have been too worried unless they lost that second pistol.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I said, at this level, in this particular matchup, you know Sprout on a perfect team. If they do start losing, that lead can disappear very quickly. I think at the lesser levels as well, Nuke isn't as balanced. He's even more CT-sided because they just don't have the firepower to make it work on the T side, to make those AKs really do well in those difficult battles and you run out towards upper or ramp room, they have to rely more on executions and stuff, and Nuke isn't that sort of map. Every team pretty much does the same strategy, to do those outside smokes, try and walk towards lower, split the bomb site, or they'll execute towards upper or run a default. That is pretty much all you can do. You can do a couple of fakes and variations of said strategies, but that's the basic gist. Most playbooks will look quite similar, and if you don't have the firepower to go with it, can be a very difficult map to operate on the T side, and that's why you see so many rounds go in favor of the CT side, especially Tier 2, Tier 3. 1 minute 40, and Auto Sniper still hasn't even been taken out once. I mean, he's looking very comfortable. Sprout yet to post a single round in their T side.
Percy up on top of Silo. Smokes down. He wants to spot above them. If Reeds dare peek. And he's again. Seems to be the go-to. Down so far, Rollins blinded. He'll finally get taken down. The opening pick in favor of Sprout, and therefore the opening to the site as well. The main entrance, but not for Taz. He'll swing back out. Find bomb, find Dennis, but not a kill. As Dennis finds the headshot first, stays alive, only just on 8 HP. M4 from Reitz, and Meniz gets the nade onto the aforementioned player who is bleeding out. Speedy's desperate to try and bring this down to a one-on-one. He manages that at least. Molotov knows where Reitz is and wants to attack rather than go for the bomb. Catches him off. Smart play, I have to say. 14-9.
It's happening. They are managing to pull it back somewhat. That's Sprout. Somehow making that round work in a 3 versus 1. Speedy, absolutely fantastic play with the AK-47 there. That looked like an absolute locked round for Kingwin. They're going to change things up and go for a double sniper setup here. Mouse and Meniz. An auto sniper and the AWP. Have you ever seen anything like it? I've seen double orbs quite rarely. Never this setup though. We'll see if it works out for them. 40 very early on in the round here. They've already made their way towards outside with the said smokes. If they get reset here and Kingwin find the 10th round, I'd say even overtime's looking possible. Who would have thought? Smokes outside. And he's not there to spam them down this time. To be fair, he wasn't really doing much damage to the auto sniper. He's jumped past the bullets and time it well. They will be slightly shot in the ankles there as Dennis makes his way towards Secret. 4 players now down towards lower. It will be Speedy to hold the ramp room for any sort of flank to try and pinsert towards lower. He'll get the first kill on Rarlin. Mouse now not really with the ideal weapon towards lower. If he misses one shot, that could be it, but he has got some decent backup now. Hits the first shot, and he knows his player beneath him, but that's the second one I'm talking about. As soon as you miss that first, you will be taken out, but they're still fighting back here admirably. 3 on 3. Taz does pull one back, but now he's stuck towards upper. The bomb's making its way towards lower. Reitz, the only real hope here for Kingwin, and unfortunately will be taken down. I was about to say he doesn't have the incendiary to deny the plant, but he gets his head blown off. Taz, I don't think can justify going for this one. It's going to have to be map point for Sprout.
They've got enough money to force, and they're going to get obviously 1900 on top of this, so they'll go for it.
The M4 though, and he can drop an AWP next round. That's
True.
The only thing he can do. He's not going to run this, unfortunately. This is not feasible.
Waiting for a peek on his right side. Not wrong. There's a player inside by the garage door, and 15 rounds achieved from Sprout. Remember, best of 1s to start off the day. 3 of them.
Yes.
2 opening matches in the group, then the upper, and then we got our lower bracket and our decider in best of 3s.
Yeah, if you make it through the upper bracket, of course, you get to go to the playoffs, and it's a much easier route and play as many games. If you do go down to the lower bracket and you have to make it through that way, it means you're adding extra games in there, best of 3s, deep runs. We had a late finish last night with the Ents boys managing to finish like just after 12, I think it was, and it's like that's when the fatigue starts to set in. It's basically, what I'm saying is try and stay in the upper bracket best you can. It's a lot simpler, but we'll see. I'm interested to see what storylines we get out of this Group B, because some big teams here, some big names, NIP most notably. But for now, Sprout with map points. Can they close things out here? I still think overtime's on the cards. Order sniper this time for Minis as they spam the bullets towards the smokes.
Percy. They already get down Secret yet again. They've got to clear the corner on this site. Tougher to do now as well. The vent no longer leads to that junction, so you've got to commit to going all the way in to finding him. And Mouse can just watch the window. He knows they're that direction. Molotov's already out. Good read on the flash. And down either way. Percy in. Sprout with the start.
Bomb down as well early. Man advantage. No kids, I believe. And a horrible flashbang for Minis. That's gonna be it, surely. I'm not sure. 4 versus 3 as the CT start to pull this one back. One more frag should do it. There we go. This would be an absolutely epic round for them to turn around, but still, remember, no kits. So they do have to operate very quickly here. That's going to be a kill for Percy, almost guaranteed. Doesn't want to fumble this at all. This kill might be enough. Speedy now can just play the bomb. Doesn't fall back enough, but still finds the kill map. There we go. 13-2. Got a little bit scary for them, but a best-of-1 victory there for Sprout. They continue in the upper bracket, and now it'll be Kinguin, the Polish boys, going down to the lower. What do you think of Sprout?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to read. Look, there was a lot of clutches that went their way in the first half, obviously, to bring that to a 13-2 scoreline. And without that, I don't think they win this game. But that's Counter-Strike. That's how it goes. And they kept their composure. They looked relatively solid in their defense. T-side, not amazing, but ultimately got the job done, and that's the most important thing.
Sure, absolutely. Got a bit scary for them, but a best-of-1 format. If you win the map and you get a good half there, sure, you made some mistakes in the second half, but it doesn't matter. No one's going to remember that game. You're just getting through it. That's all it's about. Group stage is just about making it to the other side, right? No one's going to be really remembering your form or how he looks. But there we go, Matthew. That's going to be it from us, and I think we're moving on to...
Well, we're going to in a minute.
Okay.
I'm not sure that... Look, in order to be an interviewer, you have to have long hair. It's a qualification here, let's face it. I don't know that Paul has brushed his neatly enough yet, so I think we're just waiting for him to tidy up.
Okay, well, he's going to be working on that right now. Maybe he's got a little ponytail in store for us. Maybe he's going to be working on it.
Man bun? I've never seen him wear a man bun.
It would have to be pretty big for his, you know? That would be a pretty epic man bun going on. That'd be more of a man cake.
Man
I would say. Cake.
Oh, cake. Okay.
Cake.
Cake?
Yeah.
Oh,
buns,
bun, cake. I couldn't hear
the
the music. I didn't know what you were saying. Okay. I get what you're going with there. Yeah. That kind of works. But he should be standing by any second, I'm sure. Maybe not, Henry. NIP's coming up.
They are coming up.
Ah, there. He's ready now. He did finally do his hair. Maybe he's tidying up his goatee a little bit too. Paula, over to you.
Thank you very much, Matthew and Henry, for that, and congratulations to Sprout. I'd like to talk to Spiddy and Dennis first. Guys, just give me your initial reactions to beating Kinguin there before we get onto the meat of discussion.
To be honest, we had really sick preparation and we really knew we will win this match. It was super close in the end. We had a really nice first half. Then they made a sick comeback. There was an unbelievable clutch and we were insanely happy that we won it.
Yeah, I feel the same. I mean, a huge thanks and a huge, it's an honor to work with our coach Toby. I mean, I was waking up like at 8 or so today, then I checked WhatsApp and I saw like at 6 a.m. he wrote, guys, I'm going to bed now. Yeah, see you later. So he was sitting until 6 a.m. in the practice area. He kept watching demos. I mean, the whole last week he watched demos and he just prepared for every opponent here, and we just had the perfect game plan on Nuke. We played them twice before online. So yeah, we kind of knew what they were doing, and yeah, it worked great.
That's awesome. It sounds like you guys and your coach have been working hard. Now, I want to talk about you guys individually and as a team in your organisation. Firstly, Dennis and Spiddy. The last time I think I saw both of you was when you were on Mouse. After you guys left that team and got on to Sprout, how have things been and the journey to this point now?
Yeah, the journey is like, it's a really long way. I developed a lot as a person. Like in Mouse, I was always kind of a support player. I dropped guns for the others because I think, okay, it's probably better that they have the big guns. You develop as a person, not just in-game. You think, okay, you're mental stronger. You think, now, okay, I need the big gun now. I want to make frags, and I think that's the main thing that changed.
Yeah, I think my improvement started in mouse spots after Nico left. I improved there quite a bit. Like, we had the new team with Robs. Robs joined us and Speedy left us. So from May till July, I think it's actually, yeah, it's right now a year ago that I got cut from mouse spots. Yeah, it was a bit harder to climb back again. I joined Sprout then at the end of the year. Yeah, we just kept improving. We had some changes. We changed Crystal, we changed Innocent, and Zen from Penta back then. So yeah, we just kept improving. I just tried to give my best. My coach helped me to also improve my mentality and stuff. So yeah, it's worked great until now, and I hope we can keep this up.
Thank you, guys. I'll be back to you shortly. Now, let me talk to Cyclone and Percy. If you could come over here.
Aduh, langsung dikasih das. Hello. Your mic broken, bro.
Let's go, people.
Two more along, three more. Go, three along.
Oleh.
Karnya low tuh.
Di satu. Dua-duanya di satu. One more behind. Nice.
Nice try.
Ente. Yakin siap. Oke cuy, siap. Ditunggu di MG2 ya.
Paling turun bareng.
Alah, turun bisa dinaikin.
B. Gak ada B.
Bom elong.
Xbox.
Kepala.
Keras cok kepala ya.
Nggak tahu, Cok. Coba kasih babang digel. Makasih. Digelnya Cok, ngeri Cok.
Sure. One mid.
Ma. Nembak apa, Je?
Yo, mulai yo.
Bye.
Let's go.
Don't AFK. What the fuck?
Deploying flashbang. Throwing fire.
Satu lagi ya.
Shot kayak ada juga nih. AFK cok dia.
Gue benerin mid kali, mid.
Long.
Sorry.
Nice dudes. Don't go there, okay. They are along. Udah masuk tuh along. Udah masuk. Di mana?
Di Nice. Rem satu last rem. Nice.
18. Untung gua datang ya.
Yellow DK. Nggak tahu anjing.
Yes.
Incendiary out. Flashbang. Grenade out. Smoke.
Shot belum masuk kan? Oh enggak ya, oke.
CB. Tenang tuh. Buat dia bes. Dipantek dong. Nice.
One mid. Short one.
Grenade. Throwing smoke.
Nice.
One more.
Ya tiga. Nice. Middle, kill, low tunnel.
Throwing a grenade. Throwing flashbang.
Kar.
Along out, careful.
Aku udah tembak dia kok. Udah low dia tuh.
Udah low dia.
Mid.
Isa bomb. Nice, last shot. Anak, nggak mati, gocap.
Dia bunuh lu tuh kayak. Pakai senjata aja Jor kayak. Low dia.
Dia nembak box anjir.
This is it, my friends.
Hilang.
Throwing fire. Flashbang.
Aku jaga shot. Belum ada ya.
Fire in the hole. Smoke. Deploying
Satu lagi elong ya.
grenade out.
Terus jaga elong.
Deploying flashbang.
Go B, man.
Ini AWP kayaknya. Enggak deh. Masa nge-eco dia?
Oh.
Seporop, timop. Jangan dong.
B.
Aduh, salah. Kanan.
Aku bakal bak.
Kalian. Itu tuh. Nice. Tai, pulanglah.
Let's get this over with. Incendiary out.
One mid kan. Satu masih di mid AWP tuh.
Shot belum masuk kan?
Short ya.
Masih di mid sih.
Iwan.
Kira short. Short datang.
Bomb short.
Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
Rotating.
Di target ya.
Nyangkut gua, Bang.
Window ya. Pintu. Tuh.
Gua ke beda.
Spotted. Move it.
Nih, si oren.
Throwing flashbang. Throwing a grenade.
Masuk.
Masih di T-base mereka. Last T-base pakai AWP ya. Gua ke B.
Let's get this done. Fire in the hole. Flashbang. Throwing smoke.
Ow.
Sorry.
Throwing fire.
High mid, high mid.
Satu upper tunnel.
Oke.
Lu ke A aja, ke A nya.
Ajar.
Mati.
Di mid dia. John. Nah.
Bom drop.
Di kanan tadi. Oh, itu dia. Di shot. Tunggu, sabar. Udah masuk mid dah. Memang cuma satu di dalam smoke dia tai. Ya di Xbox. Oh ya tuh. Pas lo tembak.
Nggak jelas kan kalau di bom. Kasihan.
Mid. Oh, dua mid dah. Iko mereka. Satu oper tuh di TBS ya. SSG kayak.
Fuck, hilang. Hilang one.
Bukan oper tuh, SSG tuh. Luras ya?
Lu limit aja.
Satu T-base, bomber T-base. Aku tahan dia di T-base bentar. T-base dia. Kok Elong mau masuk ya? Tai, low zo aku. Minus 4 doang, bah.
Udah nge-save aja.
Jangan. Shot satu Xbox. Satu.
Short satu. Last shot.
Minus 89.
Iko itu.
Ada. Nice.
Mid.
Aku low. Tunggu Jor. Sampai pula.
Share.
Aku bantu. Jaga aja.
Gue lihat shot.
Shot tai. Shot. Long tuh. Long.
Mid. Kita masuk.
Belum masuk. Long. Nice. Satu PE long.
Share.
Satu juga long ya. Mid. Ke B dia pasti. B. Nice. Ambil omnya lagi Jor. 2 op ya. Nice.
Jeporo pasimu. Kok gemes gitu ya?
Ngelek.
Shot.
Upper tunnel. Tak ada lagi. Ya. Aku jaga sini.
Mid ban.
Nice.
Mundak. Mid dah.
Mid ada ya?
Share.
Aku bokong dari belakang ya.
Resotnya mundur.
Mid dah.
Aku dengar sih.
Bak.
Yo, imamen.
Last. Wah, ada mid Jor 2. Aku bilang 2.
B. Asai B.
No stopping us. Incendiary out. Throwing a grenade. Incendiary. Flashbang.
One platform. Planting one.
Low.
Nice.
Got it.
Go mana nih? Dia.
Kawan mid satu.
TLT.
Ya tuh. Satu pintu satu side.
Ikut.
Pintu sama satu.
Udah pindah ke platform kali?
Ya.
Orange. One minute.
Shot. One minute.
Sergap langsung, King.
Sorry.
Pit.
Satu.
Side, kus.
Oh, di side pit. Nice. Side.
Two side.
Alah.
Ganti, Cok, senjatamu, Cok.
Masuk Jor, cepat Jor. Satu di bawah.
Siti.
Nice. Nice.
Bercanda anjing.
Bercanda musuhnya ini. Nice, satu lecet ya. Nice.
Lagi di A ya.
Hey.
Gua minta plus dong kayak lo.
Yuk.
Aduh, nggak ada smoke lah.
Tiga cap nggak nutup juga.
Stuck B mereka.
They shot one moon 94.
Mid kosong. Cabai mereka nih.
Coba ya. Mati nggak nih? Dapat nggak nih?
Pancing.
Wah anjing AWP.
Nice.
Di kanan. Satu yang lewat sih nggak tahu.
Alah,
Hilang mas.
Bom di sisi B, dah ke B mereka tuh. They go B already, I think. Ada yang jaga soalnya, jangan dulu.
Pak.
Tinggal jaga pintu sih. Mid. Lower tunnel dia, LT. Lower tunnel. LT care. Jangan lurah saya. Di sana dia kayak.
Belakang. Nice. Senjatanya kelihatan kan?
Di LT ya.
We will defeat the mercenaries. I'm throwing flashback.
Aku miss.
Lu kena di ngama yang di mana?
Kena api satu. Ke A. Satu pun low kayak tuh.
Udah mati. Yang bekas gua udah mati ya. Mana?
Oh dia, hai. Mak lu beli lagi bah. Wah, 3, 4 op.
Ayo kita mantai dia mid. F-natik. Ayo.
Gurih.
What the fuck?
Mak lu tutupin. Jo, jangan tai. Lu jangan gerak lah. Pak.
Flashback.
Ada AK emang.
Smoke. Throwing a flashback.
Jatuh Ivan.
LT 1.
Molotov.
Kantin.
Grenade.
Side.
Headshot satu lagi.
Hai, cok dia cuma sendiri cok dari shot.
Hai.
Ini cewek.
Suara siapa tuh?
Nice.
Yeay, pulang ya.
Jago.
Pulang dulu dia.
A long time coming, and these guys are going back to the major. Please don't do me wrong on this one. Like the people that I'm about to throw
the #1 NIP
right
fan.
now, the biggest fanboys of all, and maybe perhaps if I could think of anything mean to say in Henry Greer's way, I would. But I just don't have anything left in the tank. So take it away, guys. It's going to be Sadakis and Henry Greer.
That's the best he's got.
My name.
Yeah, and I think that also, cable. You're the biggest fanboy. I don't really care.
I used to be when Freiburg was there. That's
Oh, it's just Freiburg.
That's when I loved it the most.
The king of banana. That makes a lot of sense when it comes to you.
If anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And he was
banana
doing
for scale.
I'm still a fan. I'm still a big fan of Chris and Patrick, of course. I was kind of surprised they chose Lekro over those two. Obviously, veterans and Counter-Strike legends. You'd think they'd be stepping up to the plate, especially with GetRight's new kind of play style. He doesn't really seem to be part of the fragging so much. It's just kind of holding bomb sites and holding choke points and stuff. I thought he'd be the shoe-in. He's been an in-game leader before on 1.6. He's very happy to do it, but feels like the team wanted it to be Lekro. We'll see how that goes. I'm not that excited at the prospect of him doing it. Like, he's the least experienced player on this team, and he's got to kind of manage these absolute gargantuan players that surely want to play their own style. So I'll be interested to see how it works out for him. I assume he's got support from Pizza coming in, but a Swedish derby to kick things off here for them. Quite the interesting prospect, I would say. I'm not sure. Overpass, I know Red Reserve do play a lot, and they've got a decent little team here. They've got some household names in there. You've got Twist. Obviously, these guys were on Godsend before. Red Reserve's their new organization. You've got Freddy B, Disco Doppler, Brolan, a young player there who's very decent. Hampus as well, another very young player who seems to be very good. We'll see what happens with them. We're going to get into the action right here, right now, as we'll see a CT start for Red Reserve, NIP going for a fast B play, but looks things with all 5 players on this side of the map. Molotov presumably deployed towards the site. And it goes towards those barrels, I think, and the smoke there as well. It's very chaotic, but it's going to be Freddy B to open things up, but it's back and forth right now.
Yes, indeed. Disco goes down. Dennis with a pistol kill, not surprisingly, is the man to find him. Red Reserve, formerly Godsent. The organization gone, the team lives on. Twist outside from Monster. Has to try and pull back into the site. They will get a bomb plant down finally now, as Forrest is the one to do so. They hold together as well. They want to double peek. The problem with doing that is not only that Hampus has found a great kill, but it reveals they're on the site and allows the entrance again from Twist all the way down at Monster. And GetRight is aware of the fact that he's not yet shown presence elsewhere, so likely he's going for a flank. Good, therefore, read by him to go to the stairs. That limits his backside from being tapped or spanked off by Hampus in the window, but they're on the defuse already. No kit, 10 seconds. He's got time on 10 seconds as well because Hampus is holding GetRight at bay. And it goes Red Reserve's way.
Well played, Red Reserve. As soon as Chris repositions to that graffiti area, even if they don't have a kit, it's going to be so difficult for him to win that round. He's got 20 HP, he can't really actively challenge. He's hoping he finds a really cheeky headshot and just stop the defuse coming in. But they had a nice crossfire, they knew exactly what was going on. As soon as Hampus got that kill from the heaven area, it felt like the round was over. All GetRight could do was swing out and hope for the best there. As the defuse was coming in, he knew it. They'll be buying up AKs in the third. For now, though, it is the Eco. A couple of upgraded pistols there. You can see a CZ out of Deagle, P250 for Forest. At this point, you can see 4 rifles. This is perfect from Red Reserve. They know the AKs are coming out next round. They want to be prepared for those. They want to make sure that everything is absolutely covered. This round objective for them is to keep all 5 players alive. No one has to overcommit. They know the AKs are coming out in the third. NIP aren't the sort of team to force by in the second. They're not that wild. Like a team like Na'Vi, for example, might just drop in a simple AK and then some Deagles around it instead of going for the third round AKs. We'll see what happens though.
Let's roll. Let's go! Let's go! Grenade! Ah! I need help here!
Hello?
Yes. I'm throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Grenade! Throwing a flashbang! Throwing a flashbang! I'm throwing smoke!
Hello?
Yeah.
Ay, aduh, sorry.
Kemana nih?
Pay for the week.
Ah, ya udah, oke. Go. Smoke City.
Under palace.
Gas.
Aduh.
Dua under palace, so. Aduh. City satu.
What is the hell?
Lead the way, my friend. Let us go.
One mid.
That is the plan.
Connector clear.
Yes.
Mid die.
Green. Push.
Be short.
Jangan boost dulu. Ada bisa soalnya.
Connector.
One mid. Nice.
Ke A, gue.
Plan buat be short aja.
Alah. What the fuck? What are you doing, dildo?
I called you.
Jungle.
Nice. Dildo.
I see it on the belt. What the hell?
What?
Ya.
You lead the way. We will drive them from our lands.
Smoke City.
I'm throwing a flashback.
AFK. What the fuck? Fucking GG boys.
Dildo, AFK.
Rotate.
Dildo, what are you doing?
Fucking asshole, dildo.
Take my gun.
Taminamu.
Take my AK.
Minus 32. GG blue.
What are you doing?
Cuk, baru
Sendiri beli cok, bego, Kima.
Be safe. Let's go.
You so idiot, boys.
patah, Cuk.
Nah, terus pingnya.
Flashbang.
aku kan.
I'm throwing a flashback.
One win. One connect.
Here I am, here.
Ambil AK-nya yuk.
Like tuh bos.
Pingku pun naik. Tiba-tiba.
One more Rico.
Gara-gara dia cok. AF. Ayo.
Sabar kan.
Santai.
AFK lagi.
Santai saja.
Blue. Blue. AFK.
Dia tahu dia.
Tahan, tunggu ya.
Agreed.
700 cok pinggu.
Don't pick. Don't pick. Watch behind. One step.
Naik tangga. Awas.
Terbelakang satu.
Mending lu mati sih cok.
Aduh. Iya, ada uang. Udah.
Mau ngeras atau play slow?
Kontrol mid-nya aja.
Gue coba dulu.
Biru ngapain?
Kalau mau kontrol mid sekarang.
Yes.
Nes kayaknya tadi.
Grenade.
Di smoke-nya nesnya. Mak. Kebelah kayak gini. Hah? Di smoke dulu visionnya. Smoke ke vision.
Masuk sama. Nice.
Ada smoke gak?
Yes.
Smoke vision dong.
Jalan cok aku.
Ini gue di vision.
Iya makanya aku gak berani masuk nih. Atau
Smoke
apa? Hai. Di itu di bawah ladder. Di nest.
Masuk.
Di nest lagi. Itu.
Modern sekarang satu market ya.
Dekat makan. Ben. Nice,
Last side. Nice. Anjing gara gua 10 diincar di mana-mana, cok.
Mana?
Jangan kasih aku boom lagi.
Drop tuh cuy.
Nah. Udah normal.
Smoke bisa ya. Bisa kita ke B lagi. Gua smoke konektor itu.
Ya.
Masuk B, masuk.
Konektor.
Oh, fuck, satu jangka ya. Nice. Jangka satu lagi. Market satu, jangka satu, side satu. Maju jangka, oke. Nice, pas city. Last city. Flying shot aja. Lah. Hold dildo. Go run man.
Si Cita tuh nge-lag.
Dude, your friend lagging.
Wait, just wait. Planting already. Just wait.
Nice. Check dia out.
Dapat gak dia?
Satu masih nge-lag.
Can you drop me blue?
Drop satu.
Blue drop me kayak. Thank you.
Bantu A.
Oke.
Set smoke aja, set smoke.
Ke apa ke?
Fuck.
Kemana nih?
Aduh.
Ke B aja.
Di ada satu.
Ke B aja, ke B.
Gobi.
One big shot.
Bolo banget cuy.
Jalan kaki aja santai. Satu defend ya.
Kalian maju aja, aku defend.
Mundur dia.
Bisa satu kayaknya, mau nggak under.
Ke aja langsung cepat.
Ada waktu.
20 detik ya.
20 detik yuk, nggak bisa.
Gas ya. Mana ada itu lagi?
Bisa. Gas aja sok.
Gas lari.
Oke, side satu.
Pelan. Oh, dia mau pecah.
Pelan.
Nice. Gak apa-apa, plan aja.
Buat.
Lumayan kan 300 perak.
Di dua ada tuh.
We will make them cry.
Dildo nih cok, asyik mati, susah juga.
One big shot.
Yes. I'm throwing smoke.
Pass. One big shot, one nest.
Yes.
Blue, I thought you watching mid.
Smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Go flash.
Throwing a flashbang.
One more connector.
Plan aja ada.
Plan.
Market satu lagi.
Plan.
Belakang Mas. Kill ini ke A aja langsung. Nice. Ke A aja langsung. Ngumpet di MN ntar kalau
Smoke belakang ya nanti. Atau smoke konektornya.
ngumpet ke MN aja.
Bisa
atau nggak ke Palace. Stairs.
Dia ada smoke.
Alah. Melek pula aku taik lah.
Bisa sih ini.
Iya.
Baik.
Masalah. Parah ya.
Coba B. Tunggu habis smoke dia aja. Condition.
Ada nih, udah dia naik tangga. Ini naik.
Go.
Go. Only one.
Jangan di flash lagi.
Udah.
Bomnya, cok. Lah. Aduh. Mau go.
Market.
Overnya, cok, kenceng kali, cok. Bomnya, cok, jangan ditinggal mau ya. Pasang balik lagi.
Mana ke A?
Satu lagi triple box ya. Satu lagi MN kiri. Kirimu Nubis. Under Palace.
Iya, ada ini.
Tunggu, aku aja. Alah. Udah di smoke, tunggu bentar.
Maju bis. Gue cek sikon. City 1.
Firebox.
Side. Hanya 3. B-nya cuma 1.
Aku buy.
Move it. Flashback.
Gua pick market. Share bisa.
Oh, satu lagi bawah, Ben. Nice. Go.
Ada lagi.
Udah masuk side.
Nice.
Tunggu, aduh.
Market 1.
Market 1.
Dua
Side one side.
Side 1.
On your left, bro. On your left.
Bench.
Nice. Last behind the smoke.
Ya, ini smoke tuh. Bench.
Kaget cok di shotgun dari sana anjing.
Let's go, my brothers. Throwing a flashback.
Satu triple box, satu under palace. Ada Iko.
Iko ras mungkin.
Nice.
Gimana nih?
Masih ada 2 dari A-nya ya.
Aja, aku maju.
Spot batu kalau tadi sih. Sama triple box. Nice.
Gua masuk.
Hati-hati under palace.
Under palace.
2 sih under palace.
Kosong.
Gak ada yang CS. Aduh.
Ini stair.
Kananmu. Triple maybe.
Gak ada di sana, gak ada. Di stair nih.
Stair ini.
Kalma ya.
Gak dicek dong ninja boxnya.
Iya.
Lumayan lah.
Drop kasih style aja.
Gak mau. Gua lupa sih. Jangan tersinggung ya.
Apaan?
Gua lupa drop.
Oh, santai aja.
Yes. Smoke. Molotov.
Triple box. Jungle belum ada. Awas di under. Under sama triple nih.
Under gak ada. Under gak ada.
Pasang aja. CT ya. CT.
Okay. Oh, easy.
Kelas.
Boroskan gun.
Yes. Take care of yourselves.
Mana Nich? Alah, diras. Sorry.
Throwing fire.
Diberes satu.
One jungle.
Panjang.
One T-base. Fuck.
Ngeras mereka.
Terlalu bersemangat musuhnya, aduh.
Gile.
4 dok keluar gitu.
Asli.
Apa bersemangat pisan tal mana.
Gua kira bakal dipisah, cok. Udah tegang yang bawah ini.
Kit.
Kalau salah bunuh aja.
Kayaknya B.
Emen. Peles, Emen, peles.
Bom drop.
Oke, to city. Berarti last di city.
Dua masih.
Dua.
Iya,
Kambi blue.
Si belum mau ngebokong nih. Hati-hati konektor.
Aku jaga konektor.
Nice. Jungle. Nice.
Udah, hide aja. Ruku tinggal 12. Market.
Itu kebaik.
Aku bet.
Nice.
Nice.
Gear up. We aren't going on a windy walk here. Smoke. Deploying flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing smoke.
Iyalah, low. Shit.
Aku jaga konektor.
Peles.
Peles satu low banget. Sisa 10.
Bantu B ya? Bantu A ya?
Dua-dua ya.
Udah jaga mid sih.
Jaga mid aja.
Aku jaga mid.
Mereka balik soalnya ke Tibes. Kirby.
Under ya?
Iya, mereka balik.
Oh, ke B.
Gobi.
Pilih step. Lagi satu, dua lagi.
Nice. Last mid.
Di mana dia?
Nobis rek, fotonya sangar.
Asli. Galak.
That's a negative.
Ini anak
Mainnya nggak sangar.
Anak magang nih, aduh.
Iya bang, ini baru magang, lihat aja gambarnya bang.
Okay, thanks. Good job.
Hey, take lah. What the fuck? You don't speak. How can we know?
Are you fucking deaf? I said draw.
No one listen to you. Fuck.
Your fucking English
How
sucks.
you stupid?
Go learn English. Fucking believe fucks. What do you mean fucking speak?
One palace.
Come down, man.
Malays are so fucking dumb.
Hey, shut the fuck up lah, bitch. Nope.
Shut the fuck up, little bitch. Speak English, bro.
Relax.
Fucking go to school.
Relax.
That's why people fucking hate Malays.
Are you girl?
Now you know.
Are you girl or what? Fuck.
Are you girl? Abi.
Hey, come on.
Betul. Nice.
Go to fucking school, bro.
Hey, your mom go to fucking school. Fuck.
Yeah, nice English. Your mom go to fucking school. Ooh, I'm scared. Why do you think people fucking hate Malays?
Hey, see your score, then talk.
You are
Fucking
the
nope.
prime example of why people fucking hate Malays.
Okay.
Apps.
Throwing fire.
Apps saya, kalau nggak save di base. Apps ke B. Gua bilang sih ke apps.
Iya, dia ngeset.
Under ya.
Underkill. Sabar Jor.
I'm defusing the bomb. Counter-terrorists win.
Stop crying, please, Blue. Stop crying.
Bro, shut the fuck up and go to school.
Okay, calm down.
Come down, man. Please.
Shit the fuck up.
Throwing a grenade. Throwing fire.
Masing mana tuh?
Mid clear, mid clear.
Throwing smoke.
Aku jaga connect, aku jaga underpass nih.
Grenade.
Lihat jungle aja Jor. Lihat ke palace-nya aja Jor.
Laying down smoke.
Aku jaga konektor.
Smoke.
Satu loh, I mean.
Roger.
Aku main.
Grenade out. Throwing flashbang.
Underpass.
Roger that.
Bisa.
Last one masih mid.
Masih mid ya. AWP gua dong. Triple. Kamu ganteng nih Citato. Ganteng.
Money.
Belakang Muna.
Come on, chop. Throwing smoke.
Preo main Freddy gak bisa.
Throwing a grenade.
Masih di Jakarta dia.
Freddy gak bisa.
B.
Grenade out. Grenade out.
Ya, B.
Incendiary out. Deploying flashbang.
Banyak B.
Care to market ya.
Nice.
Kena bakar tuh. Tikot pun.
Let's move out. Laying down smoke. Grenade out. Throwing fire. Grenade.
Under.
Throwing smoke.
No, konektor. Jadi
Konektor masuk, gak tahu gue ya. Di semua action. Aduh.
Kaman ngeras.
Roger that.
Go jungle.
Flashbang.
They coming from behind. Behind. Goblin say.
Aku bisa drop.
Go.
Thank you. Let's make this right as rain. Smoke. Throwing a grenade. Throwing flashbang.
Ngapain tuh dia?
Throwing a grenade.
B-nya clear tuh, jaga mid aja.
Big.
Ise, come.
Alah, midnya Jor. 2 mid, 3 mid.
Pelas. Yeah.
Kalap. Dua.
Nice. Last city. T-base. Okay.
Drop coy. Hop aja. Hop.
Pushing on the ball.
Aku drop. Langsung miskin beli satu op.
Roger. Laying down smoke.
Aduh, sorry. Smoke lagi.
Tenang.
Ada flash.
Guys out.
B.
Oke.
Buta.
Oke.
Alah.
Masuk.
Incendiary out.
Apart.
Santai.
Slow. I'm under.
Kasih lompat.
Roger that.
Kill apa?
Emang ada.
Gak ada. Di belakang dia. Bomnya drop kok.
Tunggu tadi.
Wah. Feeling gua market anjing. Udah lewat dia, Cok.
Tunggu bentar. Nice. Dada-dadaan yuk.
Tegang dia, bro.
Nggak ambil pula opnya.
Ada yang tegang bawahnya.
Tuh, dildo.
Nice.
Gak apa pencar ya.
Let's go.
Dildo. Bumit.
Throwing fire.
Iya.
Grenade out.
No, gue terus
Roger that.
Oke.
Konektor.
Roger that.
City.
City Jor.
Throwing a grenade.
Boleh belakang.
Triple bomb one.
Flashbang.
Nice. Side. City.
Dah.
Oh, dah. Diffuse it. Diras gua, Cok. Aduh.
Nak pisau yuk. Udah kaya.
Roger that.
Kasih las.
Thank you.
Give it to them, boys. Incendiary. Grenade out.
Big MK.
Fuck.
Laying down smoke. Throwing fire.
Nice.
Last palace.
Dari mana?
Oh, enggak. Sini. Empat. Apartemen.
Si itu di kill sama siapa?
Grenade out.
Di sini dia masih di sini. Aku dengar suara.
Oh, tuh yang di palas langsung lari ya? Soalnya kan si biru awal-awal mati di palas.
Gak naik.
Stay, apa gua bilang stay.
It was looking like a real nice little play from Get Ryan. Still couldn't land a single bullet at USP. I think it was like the 10 for 11 bullet that finally connects. Still wins around though, so not going to talk about it too much. It's fine. 13-8. 12 rounds in a row for an IP. Red Reserve get the plant though, so they can get the AWP out. AK's AWP. Dennis on the AWP now. So like I said, there's no real consistency. Sometimes the Swedish CS, you can just move the AWP around each player, depending on spawns, and when you want to change things up, I guess it's certainly viable. For me, it's uncomfortable not knowing you've got consistency available to you, having this solid AWP that's going to do the same sort of plays each round and know what works, what doesn't. But right now, I can't argue with any of the results NIP have got in the second half. Have been pitch perfect. Haven't dropped a single round. Look convincing to take this best of one and stay in the upper bracket here at the Minor in London.
Freddy working down the hallway. 3 to go. NIP. Twist. I do like a good plot twist. Usually I like it right at the end, but 8-1 is about in the middle of this game.
Yeah, no one saw it coming.
Brolan already up to the front side of the bathrooms. Store open. Store? Door. Door to the store. What's for sale? Lekro. We'll try and find Disco Doplin. Shoulder
Selling
shows.
himself, is he?
I usually sell myself.
Your soul?
Soul, body.
Yeah.
Flesh is willing, but the mind is weak. Freddy takes down Lekro. Rez connector tries to chase the kill. Can't do it. Forrest manages to bait them in, if anything. They chased it because they knew the damage was there, but Get Right held from the ramp. 23 seconds. Bomb is down inside of a site, and Red Reserve have to get desperate. Look at the HP as well. Get Right could have a shooting gallery if he's able to find Disco in time. Still wants to hold to let him peek first. Oh, he certainly does peek first. And gets the last laugh as the bomb is planted, though Rez collects on everybody else, and Brolan getting picked apart on 23. Another round NIP.
Yeah, absolutely. Not really much he can do here. Best he can hope for is a cheeky kill. The AK then be traded out. That's not even going to happen. It's 14-8. The bomb goes down, though. The maximum loss bonus means they can keep buying. You see there's got a little bit of cash on the right side of your screens. So you still have enough for AWPs, AKs, and that's just them with the maximum loss bonus.
Let's roll. Let's go, let's go! Pay attention to what are you doing. I am in the middle. I need help here. Throwing fire.
Mereka suka ngeras ini. Ngeras terus.
Muncul sini. Ada nih satu.
Lagi satu. Duh. Fucking leg. People.
Satu. boy. What the? Fail tadi mah.
Ninja.
Wah, join, Cok.
Bagus. Pingnya tinggi.
Ini cita-cita tuh juga lihat kayak robot aja.
Iya. Bye. Love you.
Lead the way. May we be safe from a glitter.
Ya. Mesti cok. FK 1 dulu baru main. Oke. Hey, come B, hey.
Blue.
Ilah.
B, come on, blue.
One banana.
Iya, one banana. Mas biru mau ke A ini.
Just go A if you can.
Dia udah masang dia, Cok. Itu City.
Dua City.
Ada 3. Satu udah.
Come.
Yeah, I'm coming. From behind.
Diffusing one.
Jatah.
Hati-hati di ras.
Ya, SMG.
Force base.
Yep.
Udah gak ada uang.
Aku.
Just buy.
Ada.
Go.
One more banana.
Mana senjata?
Nah.
Coming.
Go B. Smoke. Go.
Outside itu mas.
Udah habis di B-nya.
Konstrak, weh. Alah, gak ada yang jaga, bah. Aku hide. Just hide.
What?
City. Konstrak City. Lalu. Nah.
City.
Nah.
Konstrak. Ancok, gua lagi reload.
Anjing. Jelas banget gua lihat itu anjing.
Datang dia gima. Udah bisa baik ya. Udah dapat M4 cok, Jordi. Packing
MG.
Fucking MG. Kill gua masih 0. Mereka ikut sih.
Nice.
banana.
Cok, kiri lu, Cok. Cok, itu kiri lu.
One banana.
Clear. Plan aja. Hide.
Throw in smoke. I agree.
Middle.
Aku jaga boiler. Lu jaga mana, Jo?
Middle, gua di middle. Luar apart gua.
Molotov.
Saving Jo mereka.
Ambil AK cuy dia.
Bawah lu. Gorong-gorong.
Tuh baru dapat info.
Set 17 dong.
Nah. P90 lu.
Yes. Let's go. Throw in a flashbang. I am throwing smoke. I am throwing a flashbang.
Ada satu banana.
Go.
Lagi apa?
Di mana opnya?
Udah.
Alah, empat. Ke B aja. Ke B.
Au. Apa minus 56 ya?
Tuh.
Nice.
Go last A.
Last A. He's low.
Nice.
Affirmative.
Wait.
Planting. Yes.
What the fuck? Why you don't use op?
Boleh.
Aduh.
Kita kapan ikut turnamen nih?
Turnamen macam apa, Cok?
Yes.
Gua pengen Excel, Cok.
belum saja kita turnamen.
Nice.
KRB.
One app.
Affirmative.
Ya apa tuh? Apanya oper tuh kayaknya?
Gua pick city.
Correct.
Ya apanya Jor?
Okay, one way smoke.
Kotin.
Bisa. Terserah mau kemana.
Aja yuk.
Gua dari apa ya?
F1.
Di apps-nya satu tuh.
Correct.
Apps-nya keluar apps. Tuh apps. Di bawah apps. Apps satu, library satu, bawah apps satu.
Gua pick
Mid satu.
Walai. Library. Jangan kelamaan.
Sancho, gua pick.
Duh, gua kira library. Gak denger stepnya gua itu.
Iko.
Let's go. I am throwing a flashbang.
Off. Banana off. Banana off.
Oh, fuck. Kiri kanan ya. Boiler and arch.
Step. Ada satu oper tuh di kanan lu.
Gua buat ribut deh.
Langsung lompat ya.
Mana dari boiler?
Yuk.
Dis.
Loncat.
Dua di sana.
Nice. Di side satu. Arch satu.
One up.
Nice. Mid.
What the fuck? Where are you?
Nice.
Take gun.
There's M4.
Come.
Boom.
Go be dead.
Nice guy out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes.
Diffusing.
Yes, agreed.
Diffusing.
Go.
Counter-terrorists win.
Stay nggak ada duit tuh.
Ada.
We must move.
Lu nggak jaga malam, stay.
Enggak, masih jaga pagi, Cok.
Ya, satu.
Ada ras. Batu ras banana.
Victory towers. Affirmative.
Gua decoy.
One more.
Two banana. Two banana.
Go back.
You're right. Stand back.
Awas lu nembak gua, Cok.
Mana Nech?
Sabar.
Last minute.
Ada smoke nggak? Kemid.
Ada. Smith. Yuk, sini dulu semua. Sini semua. Tuh jaga kanan.
Time.
Go.
Go app.
Okay.
I agree.
Pit.
Planting.
Pits.
Satu pit. Udah lah diffuse. Kasih mereka aja lah. Lari jejer. Lari.
Gua minta plus dong banana.
Let's go, my friend. Molotov.
Aduh, Cok. Satu, Cok, darah Stay Frosty.
Itulah jiwa ras, bro.
Aduh, nggak ada yang smoke kok. Go, I flash.
Smoke off in dah.
Udah balik A ya.
Go back.
Go.
Utilities-nya nggak ada lagi, Jo.
Ada smoke aku tapi satu.
Go.
Ada smoke satu.
I am throwing smoke.
Masuk.
Udah tahu.
Come on.
Wah, clear. Sini clear. Wah, tutup blind.
Arch.
Enggak ada. Kok nggak pernah orang lihat sana punya kayaknya.
Tapi dia di bawah, di atas.
Di mana tadi umpatnya?
Di biasa tempat kita salah kenal.
Tapi dia di bawah.
Kok nggak di library?
Kalau kita mendingan rush mid ke B.
Oke.
Yalah, rush mid to B.
Ya santai ya, main santai.
Gua satu sini. Apain lagi?
Go, come. Be clear.
Go.
One CT.
Ada senjata nggak? Nice.
Abang stay.
Iya, sayang.
Be safe, my friends. Correct.
Mario.
Rasa remit.
Stop behind,
Nice. Go.
Come.
Aduh. Tuh.
Nice.
Gue pakai ya.
Let's go.
Komedi.
Yes. Throwing a flashbang. Yes, agreed.
What the fuck?
One apps. One app.
I am throwing smoke. I am throwing a flashbang. Throwing smoke. I am throwing smoke. Grenade. Throwing fire.
Kontrak. Ini bisa. Kontrak.
Banana clear, Bang.
Itu.
Tai, Cok. Go shotgunnya, yuk.
Badannya dikosongin, enak pada tidak ya. Pada ngumpet mereka tuh.
Crossman.
Mereka nge-retake B.
Namanya.
Gua coba tembusin B lagi.
Aku cover.
Satu tetap stay di mid. Aku di mid. Aku di check up.
Tadi aku trap stay di mid, cok. Nggak datang mereka.
Iya.
Satu ya di pojokan.
Si mereka udah B semua.
Nice. Gobi. Satu CT.
Aku bokok. Aku bokong City.
Mana? Dua konstrak.
Oke, bentar.
Hide. Ada yang play.
Minus 64. B-nya udah bagus, tinggal finishingnya itu.
Makanya. Padahal udah masuk loh. Lama kali yang lain.
Aku bawa dulu.
Let's go. I am throwing smoke. I am throwing a flashbang. Grenade.
Nice.
Throwing a flashbang.
Satu lagi di side, belakang smoke. Siap senjata.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Sini satu.
Plan.
Sini satu. Gua cek belakang. Ada.
Hide.
Satu.
Hide aja. Aku jaga konstrak. Konstrak.
Nice. Wah, gua salah pilih.
Enggak.
Ada AK nggak?
Waduh, 3 bah.
Walau.
Gak apa-apa, gua harus pakai AWP.
Nani kakak. Ada bom tapi.
Satu meter.
Anjir.
2 mid.
Nampak.
Tuh banana go eh.
1 mid. 1 mid. Nice one.
Mana nih?
Satu ke satu di awal.
Gue come.
Satu oke.
Kayaknya.
Satu di B.
Satu B, satu A.
Check side.
Cek dulu, cek semua lagi.
Kosong.
Pelan. Hide.
Nice.
Ngapain di flash lagi, cowok? Masuk.
Tegang mereka, Bang.
Ada kiri.
Mati.
Ambil obat.
Ini apa?
Aku bisa drop satu sih.
Kakak itu.
Oke.
Last round kan?
Iya.
Mau lagi cok mereka di sana, yuk.
kalem.
Tuh shotgun tuh saatnya.
Maju.
Go, I can't banana, go.
Alah, dibunuh kawannya sendiri, Cok.
Where?
Konstrak satu lagi.
Dua konstrak. Satu plan lah.
Give me the bomb, go.
Konstrak satu.
Oke.
Hide, blue hide. Nice.
Klasik.
Oh,
konstrak blue.
Mati. Nice.
What the fuck?
Wall hack.
Nice.
Aim gua udah kembali nih. Udah pede jadi open fragger anjing.
City sided nih. Bisa.
Kalau kemarin dingin, tangan nggak bisa nembak, Bang.
Udah nggak dingin ya?
Iya, main di VIP sekarang, di dalam.
Grenade out. Throwing a grenade. Area clear.
Back.
Bom Tibes.
Bomb drop.
Nggak drop. Go ahead.
They go E.
Aduh. Ngerasanya kenceng kali, Cok.
Nice.
Boiler.
Satu pit.
Teman-teman.
Wait.
Ya, pas double B.
I go.
Aduh. Go. 1P dan.
Plan.
One pit.
Nice. 1P plus.
Roger that.
Go.
What? Oke dia, Cok.
Ngeflipnya yuk, siapa tuh? Apa sih?
Gear up. We're going in.
B.
Not yet. Mid second.
Okay.
Banana step.
Area secure. Roger that.
Apps coming.
Iya.
Roger that.
2 apps, 1
Boiler. Teman rupanya.
We're in the clear.
Nice. Keluar nih, keluar F nih.
Ada.
One more.
Tunggu ya. Satu lagi.
Datang boiler.
Tunggu ya. F.
Belum.
Nice.
Satu lagi.
Come.
Wait, blue. Tuh ada SMG belakang.
Mesti.
I'm sorry.
Nice, okay.
Nice blue.
Affirmative.
We bait for win.
Roger. Are we rushing in? Or are we going sneaky beaky like? Grenade. Flashbang. Deploy flashbang.
One banana.
Dia ras ya?
Second.
Belakang tembok sih. Banana. Bom banana. Nice. Last banana.
Gaskan.
Middle maybe.
Raja, save aja. Nice one. Iko mereka.
Tadi mereka iko sih.
Baik lah. Bisa. Bayar market aman.
Empat cukup.
Come on, chop. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Throwing fire. Throwing a grenade.
Oh, sorry.
Wallet apps ya.
Laying down smoke.
Konvis masuk agak.
Masuk lihat apps.
Di A nih mereka nih. A mereka semua.
Oke.
Lihat apps.
Oke.
Grenade out. Throwing fire.
Mundur kau hijau, kau ke side aja.
Kirby, Cok.
Kirby. Mid.
Boiler. Last one side. Nice.
Oh, tiba-tiba nggak beli. Orang langsung masuk.
Nggak ngebeli mereka ya, masih eco.
Oh,
ada itu AK.
Go.
I'm Molly first, Papa.
What?
I'm Molly first.
Okay.
Tadi gitu ya.
Cabby.
Oh, cabby, Papa.
Roger that. Incendiary out.
One.
Affirmative.
Two. Many.
Throwing
Second mid clear.
grenade out.
Mid clear. B.
Mid clear. P, all P.
Yeah, be in.
Bisa lah.
Roger.
Oke.
Gua pick mid ya.
Roger that.
Sikat.
Satu, Cok. Satu.
Sikat giginya, Bang.
Roger that.
Gua mau sikat NXL nih.
Nafsuan amat.
Laying down smoke. Grenade out. Deploying flashbang.
B lagi sih.
Udah pecahin.
Ya kan? B lagi.
Satu. Paling enggak.
Ya. Aku jaga CT.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Smoke. Throwing a grenade. Throwing flashbang.
Minus 8.
Nice.
Kayak gini ambur-amburin gua.
Ayo ambur-amburin.
Napping.
Move it.
I'm Molly first.
Okay.
Affirmative. Throwing fire. Deploying flashbang.
Oke.
Masuk lebar.
Hide aja. Aku lah. Save aja.
Be close. Two banana.
Ke B aja, Ger. Aku dewan. Iso.
Roger that.
Enggak ada.
Laying down smoke. Throwing fire.
Dua aja.
Ada. Shot. Dua. Dua lagi tuh. Bawah, under. Ada giga nih.
Ada giga nih.
Di side.
Ambil. Disliking.
Aja. Mutan. Baru hampir uang udah kalah, Yuk.
No, fuck.
Gak usah.
Mau lu, gua beliin sekarang.
Gak usah.
Yeah, take it.
Where? Hop.
No.
Mabok si King.
Siapa yang bawa M4 lagi tuh?
Ada M4.
Udah. Nobis yang buang tadi.
Enggak beli.
No, sir. Throwing fire. Deploying flashbang.
Mid lagi nih kayak.
Mid lagi.
Kai ini rasanya.
Tunggu aja. Sampai mana?
Oke.
Baru kita kanan kiri.
Oke.
Ada nih.
Ada pasti ada. Datang.
Kanan.
Gua help me.
Dua dipit.
Roger that.
Coming. Nice.
Aduh, tolong.
Boiler minus 89, Boiler minus 89.
Tunggu.
Minus 89.
Deploying flashbang.
Minus 89.
Kalem. Belum pasang.
Tunggu.
Biarin nih. Stay udah ngepick.
He's upper, boiler upper. Nice.
One drop.
Tadi.
Tuh. Enggak.
Mana?
Go bawah.
Under palace.
Gaseng.
Nice. Okay.
Goblok mata gua udah gak karuan, Cok.
I think that's like okay. Two up lah.
Oops. Take job.
Thank you. Roger that. Come on, chop.
Agresif atau gimana nih?
That's an egg.
Biasa aja
Udah.
Incendiary.
Kepit lagi.
Aman.
Kepit lagi.
Iko mereka nih.
Throwing flash.
Gak ada yang jaga boiler tuh.
Grenade out.
Mereka semua mid, satu jaga
They
boiler.
go away.
Smoke.
Nice.
Dua.
Satu minus 62.
Gila.
Side.
Roger that.
Tunggu.
Fast, blue.
Santai.
Loh, apaan, Cok?
What?
Apaan, Cok?
Salah tem.
Waduh.
What the hell?
Cukup gitu, Cok. Wah.
Kok bisa, anjing?
Ya udah. Beli.
Kenapa lu nyasar dia, Cok?
We aren't going on a windy walk here.
Beli aja.
Roger that.
Gue tuh mau flick ya kan dia di atas side di box tuh.
Tipis juga di jaraknya.
B.
Flashbang. Throwing fire.
B.
Oke. Satu bantu B.
Aku bantu B.
Affirmative.
Saya akan clear sih.
Oke.
Di B aja, ke B aja.
Oke, I'm going B.
B.
Grenade out.
One low, two
I'm
low.
like
Incendiary out.
Cukup lah ya gua nge-kill 2 ya.
construct.
flashbang.
Right side.
Roger that.
Triple poke and right side.
Tunggu tag king.
Nice. Last right corner.
Roger that.
Pojokan tuh.
Tunggu.
Jangan keluar. Ah, di sana aja. Wait blue.
Nice. My out. Get the out. Out revenge.
Nice. Aku ngeliat, Cok. Parah, Cok.
Gak percaya dia gua up gua. Dia headshot anjing. Flick yang kena temen lah anjing.
Oh, tadi lu bunuh dia.
Iya. Gua udah lihat musuh di atas kan?
Throwing smoke. Grenade out.
Come.
Close. Behind the wall.
Okay. Oh, he's dead. Lu stay di B aja.
Step.
Tiko mereka.
Wanna go B.
Mid masih ada satu.
Going back.
Santai aja ya.
Ada ya? Aku ngelak lu.
Joshua Black.
Aduh, malah.
Gimana?
Ada jujur.
Mungkin
Bisa.
Nice. Asu, Cok. Dua naik, Cok, pengen. Gak bisa main lagi, Cok.
Satu ronde lagi, Cok. Semangat, Cok. Lu mau MG kagak? Gua nanya.
Iya dulu pintu.
Orange. Can I one M4 at M4?
Kasih.
Roger that.
Oke, udah turun. Naik lagi, Cok.
86 turun.
Ada jalan. Aku gak bisa bantu jaga nih. Wah, mati juga, Cok, musuhnya.
Belum masuk. Flash.
Can you flash, Papa?
Oke.
Flash for me.
Udah.
Alright, okay.
Ada lagi.
Satu boiler. Tuh.
Udah, drop.
GG.
Oke. Tapi ngapa gitu?
Easy MGE.
I think.
If we're going to match them up head to head in terms of which of these two players is more storied and which of these two players has more experience and is better individually, it would have to be Dennis from NIP.
Right.
He's achieved a lot more in his career. He's been towards the top of the scene for a longer period of time, whereas Dennis, the German Dennis playing for Sprout, has been left in limbo and had to battle his way back to this current point. So when you look at them head to head and probably influence they're going to have in the server, you would put your stock in Dennis from Sweden.
And actually, in Cologne, German Dennis approached me and he said, "Do you know who I am?" I said, "Yeah, you're Dennis." but not that other Dennis, right? So something like that along those lines. And actually, not to be confused with the rest of the bracket that will play out in best of threes, this is a best of one. So the map veto is crucial, and we're actually going to be able to take a look at that right now. Guys, where do we think it's going to land? What digital playground are we going to find ourselves battling over the pixel?
I think the fact that we already saw a nuke come out means that NIP will be wanting to stay as far away as that one as humanly possible. This is where I think normality will be restored and we'll go back to more of a middle ground map. I'm thinking an Inferno